Thanks a lot, Mike. We continue to follow breaking news from overnight. A car-to-car shootout taking place along San Francisco's Embarcadero. At least 6 people were injured, and police are still searching for some of the suspects.
Today in the Bay's Pete Suratos live for us near where that shootout started on Fisherman's Wharf. And Pete, I know police chief there saying the investigators, they were working throughout the night to try to get to the bottom of all of this. What have you been able to find out at this hour?
Yeah, good morning to you, Marcus and Ginger. Well, we do know that the scene has cleared here near Pier 39, so we know that the investigators, they were going to be here through the night. They've at least wrapped up this part of the investigation. So not as active this morning, but a much active scene last night with a number of units there. We want to show our viewers some of that video. Now, as far as the details we're getting from SFPD, they tell us that this was a car-to-car shooting that happened roughly before 7 p.m. near Stockton and Beach, so right here near Pier 39. Now, both cars traveled south along Embarcadero before ending at Howard. That's where this car-to-car shooting eventually ended. Now, as far as injuries go, we know that there were 2 victims that suffered gunshot wound injuries, one of them life-threatening. 3 were injured from glass shards. Now, those injuries were non-life-threatening. And the police chief also told us that there was a 10-year-old who was apparently walking their bike across the street that was caught up in all of this, but those injuries are also non-life-threatening. In fact, here's Chief Bill Scott talking a little bit more about this incident.
First of all, there will be accountability. As I have said to you all, have every confidence in our officers and our investigators. We have seen these cases resolved. I am confident that we will resolve this case. And the message is clear. You cannot and will not come to this city and commit these type of acts and walk away from here and get away with it.
Chief Scott also pointed out that this appears to be an isolated, targeted shooting. So this is not a random case of a shooting here along the Embarcadero in San Francisco. He also says they have a lot of evidence that they're combing through, plenty of surveillance video in the area. So they will look for that as they try to locate these suspects. Of course, if you have any information to help with this case, you are encouraged to contact SFPD. Reporting live from San Francisco, Pete Suratos for Today in the Bay.